sound goes in through the microphones. The devices work their magic. It comes down this wire and then goes out into your ear through the speaker. If the microphones are clogged, sound cannot get into the hearing device. If the speaker's clogged, sound can't get out. So I'm going to show you how to replace the dome and the filter. The gray piece, the little cup, is the dome. Wax collects in there, so it's really easy to replace it if you want to. I think it's easiest to grab a tissue and use it to grip that dome and then just pull it off. You might have to work it back and forth a little bit, but the dome comes off. The white piece in here is the filter. Your filters come in a pack like this, and each little stick is a new filter. So we'll grab a stick. The white piece is your replacement filter. The empty side is how you get the old one off. So take the empty side of the stick, go straight down and straight up. It grabs your old filter, leaves a hole. Flip this over, and the white piece is your new filter. So again, straight down and straight up. No rocking back and forth. And that leaves your new filter. And then you'd simply throw that stick away with your old filter. Then you'd grab a new dome, or if your old one's clean, there's a hole in the middle of the dome. It's difficult to see on the video. You want this speaker to fit right in that hole where it's very secure. So I recommend to push it on and then give it a little tug to make sure it's secure, and then push it again for any movement you've made with that tug. You can do that as many times as you need to, but it should be very secure. You should not be able to easily pull it off. It takes quite a bit of grip, which is how the tissue's handy when you intend to take it off, and quite a bit of force. That's how you change your dome. To clean your device, you should have a brush, a cleaning tool in your kit. There's also a little cloth. If you prefer that, you can certainly just wipe it off. But with this little brush, every night when you take the device out of your ears, I recommend to brush off where your microphones are. And it's handy to flip it over upside down and then brush so any dirt or debris falls out instead of falling down into the device. So brush off your microphone covers. On the dome, pick out any wax that might have accumulated, or you can take your cloth and wipe it off. I do not recommend a tissue. This leaves a lint residue, and it can clog your devices even more. So you can pick it out, or you can take the brush and just brush the whole thing off. We do not want to push any wax down in that hole. So keep everything with the intention of pulling it up and out. Replacing the filter with a retention lock is a little different. So this is a retention lock. You might have heard it called a kickstand. It helps keep the device secure in your ear so it doesn't try to walk out when you're talking or eating. So this one's not on quite far enough. We want to slide it on all the way, just like that. Then when you slide your dome on, so again, you line it up with that little hole and then slide it on, push it, give it a tug to make sure it's on all the way, and then push it on again. That way your retention lock is all the way on and your dome can lock securely in place. If your retention lock slid out at all, then the dome cannot be as securely attached as it needs to. So make sure the retention lock is in as far towards the wire as it will go. Some people have these very small open domes on their devices, like on these Resound devices. It can be tricky to get these domes off. I prefer to use a tissue, and you just grab the dome through the tissue and pull it off. It can be helpful to rock it back and forth slightly to work it down a little bit. Then you pull it off. Very simple. To put it on, you find that little hole there in the middle. You line it up just right and slide the speaker into the middle of the dome. I like to push it on all the way, give it a tug, make sure it's on, and then push it down again.